It was just a weird occurrence that, okay, 3 cars this way, 3 cars that way. I had to wait 6 cars to pass me by just so I can turn, you know. And I'm trying to really, put the pieces together as to, why I'm catching all these numbers. I mean, specifically 666, and I look up a lot of things on Google pertaining to this, but it tells me something completely different every time I search up what's the meaning of this number, the meaning of that number. And I feel like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Overall, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. From my own understanding, right, of the Bible, the number 666 is really the mark of the beast, right? From my own understanding. Now, y'all may feel a little bit differently about the number 666. I don't know how, if you're seeing those numbers, you can probably give me some insight as to what that means for you, or what's happening in your life. What spiritual messages are you being given from seeing those numbers? But from my own understanding, that's the mark of the beast. Straight up. Right? The way I interpret it, seeing these numbers now, it's like I'm evolving myself, and I'm more focused on the mission. I'm more focused on what I have to get done. You see, in 2022, I've been very stagnant. Not all the way stagnant, but in some areas of my life, I've been stagnant. And I've been doing a lot of prayer. I've been talking to God more. I've been doing a lot more spiritual work, right? Getting more spiritual insight, right? My channel is growing, okay? I'm becoming a better person, a better man overall, improving myself day to day. And the devil's watching. The enemy is watching, right? So my own interpretation right now is I'm improving my life so much to the point where the devil is angry. The enemy is offended that I am improving my life, because I am no longer being sucked into this matrix, right? Like how I used to be. I used to be sucked into this bubble. But ever since really breaking away free from a mental aspect, a spiritual aspect, gaining more control of my life, the enemy becomes irritated with God's chosen people. And I don't want to make this a long video or nothing like that, but the more I continue to improve, evolve myself, and the more that God is looking to bless me, the devil becomes even more angry. Because I showed y'all, if y'all looked at my community post, I showed y'all an old picture, right? Side by side of the current me and the old me, right? The 2017 version of myself, complete trash, okay? I didn't like that version of myself. I hated that version of myself, and I never want to be that way ever again. I never want to go back to the old me ever again. So, and I had this conversation with myself months and months ago, that the enemy loves it when I am self-destructing my life, when I fall back into old habits. See, the devil liked it when I was the old me, right? And I was going through a lot of stuff back then, but the devil just enjoyed me suffering, me throwing away my life, throwing away my potential. He loved that, right? He was smiling ear to ear, knowing that one of God's chosen children is throwing away his life, throwing away his potential, right? It's just self-destructing. And the minute I hit that wall in my life and I had this awakening, I finally realized that I'm wasting so much time. Like, I'm way behind. I gotta get right physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. Like, something has to change. I need to rewrite some things. I need to improve on some things with my life. The minute I start to have that shift and I start to change myself for the better, the devil got angry. He got angry, right? When I realized that I'm living in this matrix, that I'm living in this manipulated, wicked ass world, decide to mentally free myself from it. Man, oh man, was the enemy irritated, right? He was irritated with me. So let me tell you guys something. The more I improve myself, the angrier the devil will become. And that's probably why I'm seeing 666 repeatedly, more now than often. So I'm really applying pressure when it comes to improving myself. And this is only a sign for me to keep on going, keep doing what I'm doing, because that tells me that I'm doing something right. Because if I'm pissing off the enemy by me improving myself, by me being of biblical truth, following the Most High, then hey, I'm gonna keep on doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can see all these 666 numbers and just be reminded that I'm making the enemy angry, bro. I'm making the enemy angry because I'm improving, because I'm evolving every day. And of course, it's going to be a battle every day. You're going to be dealing with spiritual wickedness every day. You know? You're going to be dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare. This is part of the journey. And seeing these 666 numbers, it's just a reminder of the devil's anger. Right? Because the devil loved it when I was in self-destruction mode. When he loved the old me. He wants the old me back. He wants me to ruin my life. You know? Y'all may not know this, but the devil, the enemy, loves it when you steer away from the Most High. The enemy loves it when you drink, when you watch that porn, when you masturbate. The enemy loves it when you throw away your life, when you throw away your potential, when you become fat, weak, right? Emotionally unstable, broke mentally and spiritually and also physically. The devil loves it. The enemy feeds off of your misfortunes. He does. He becomes empowered from your misfortunes. And this is what you need to realize on this journey. So you cannot let the enemy win. That's why the devil works overtime to attack our minds. Because if he can get into our minds, he has the ability to make us idle. He has the ability to corrupt us, to make us go against ourselves, go against the Most High. He has that power until we strip it away from him. Right? He only has the power because we give it to him. We give him that power. The enemy has no power over us when we follow the Most High. his laws, statutes, and commandments. When we become of biblical truth, he no longer has that power anymore. So, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. You know, I wasn't really planning on making this video, but I had to talk about this, man, because I've been noticing these numbers a whole lot lately, and I need to get this off my chest because, you know, obviously this is a reminder that I'm doing something right, and that whatever I'm doing, I need to keep on doing it. I need to keep applying pressure. I keep applying pressure to the enemy, because I know my blessing is coming. Okay, this has been a tough year for me. 2022 was not my year. I started off this year being sick, doubting myself, overthinking, not knowing what direction I'm going in. You know, I had a lot of doubts, right? Working a job that I hated working. It's time to level up in 2023. It's really time, man, to claim these blessings. Straight up, man. It's time to overcome these spiritual strongholds that the enemy has us in when it pertains to gluttony, lust, laziness, jealousy, envy, whatever stronghold that the enemy has us in. We need to break free. It's time to break free. It's time to really focus not only on yourself, but focus on the Most High. Get into that word every day. Every day you need to get into that word and become enriched in his word daily. So with that being said, man, like the video for the algorithm, pound that like button, subscribe if you're new. And regardless of, you know, what the number 66 means to you guys, to me right now, that's the mark of the beast. You know? And I interpreted that the enemy is angry because I'm improving, because I am leveling myself up. I am overcoming certain sins. I am turning away from my old self and transitioning into a brand new version of me, a better version of myself. And he cannot stand it. He can't stand that I'm on semen retention. He cannot stand it that I'm becoming more of a man. So that's how I interpreted seeing these numbers, 666. So that being said, man, this is the entire video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Hope y'all have a good day, a blessed day. Stay strong. Keep fighting every single day. Don't give in. Don't let the devil attack your mind.